Now we're going to stay in Italy, that report from Alan Johnston, and we're talking about Italian men because they are renowned for the care and attention with which they woo women. But the country is in recession and Casanova has been hit where it hurts, in the pocket. Now, are Italian men struggling to live up to expectations now? Let's hear from Anne-Marie Tomchak from the World's Newsroom.
Well, Karen, there's no doubt that Italy is going through very tough economic times with unemployment at over 12%. People are really feeling the pinch. And it's been said that some Italian men bring a date out for a coffee now instead of a meal so that they can save some money. So what better place to bring you than our local Italian coffee shop, which is just very near to New Broadcasting House, which is just behind me here and just up the road. And I'm joined by two of our Italian BBC guests, Maria and Nicholas, who are both originally from Italy, but now living and working with the BBC here in London. This stereotype, Maria, of the Casanova, is there any real truth to it nowadays in the modern world?
I think it is true that Italians are real Casanovas. Everything starts from generations in the past, so they learn how to be a real Casanova from their fathers. Italian men really like to look after their women, so they really treat them well.
Nick, you're smiling there. Did you learn the true traits of Casanova from your father?
Well, not exactly, but you know, whatever I say is based on my subjective perceptions and open to debate. But Casanovas have been struggling not just because of the financial crisis, but also because you have a diverse country in Italy. In the north, especially in recent years, women have been getting better jobs, bigger salaries, and that leaves you faced with a with the eternal dilemma. If I pay for you, am I being a gentleman or am I being a bit patronizing? And sometimes girls have been accused of wanting to have their cake and eating it at the same time, you know, and that has made you know, guys sometimes try to go elsewhere, to go abroad, you know, with the European borderless situation, student exchanges. I have a lot of friends who have friends or girlfriends or even wives from Eastern Europe.
So broadening your horizons a little bit.
Yeah, because they think those people are have different expectations, maybe lower expectations, and the Italian romantic charms, so to speak, can be sometimes more effective elsewhere.
Well, we put the question about Casanova to our followers on Facebook, and we got lots of different comments coming in. Roberta from Italy says, "It's true, I'm Italian, I live in Italy, and I'm 21, and I've never met a true Italian gentleman yet. That's sad."
It's really sad, and you still have time, my sweetheart. You still have time. You're young.
So she will in time.
She will find one. Yeah.
Well, I remember when the latest edition of Euro 2012, the European Football Championships, were not awarded to Italy, who were strong candidates. Some Italians were commenting online saying, this is great. I mean, we are tired of Italian girls. They expect too much. You know, we just go elsewhere. We go to Poland, we go to Ukraine, and those girls are much more appreciative of our romance and our basically charming abilities.
I guess the idea of romance doesn't always have to boil down to how much money you're spending or what fancy restaurant you're going to.
No, exactly. I think walking in the park is still a very romantic thing to do with a man, and it's not a matter of money, but it's a matter of who you are with, some company. That's it.
Maria, Nicholas, thank you very much for being with us today in World's Newsroom. Well, with that, I'm going to leave you with one of our comments from our Facebook followers, Bibiana. She wrote in saying, "I wouldn't even mind a coffee at this stage." Back to you in the studio.
That's Anne-Marie Tomchak spreading the love on Regent Street. Now, Anne-Marie's just got married, so she doesn't need any lavish gifts spent on her.